Alright guys, you're seeing it right. We're playing Alan Wake 2. A brand new game on this channel. I hope you look forward to it. I've been quite excited to start playing this game. So finally we're here. The previous series was awesome, but I was very happy I finished that one, because now we can move on to this awesome game. So guys, I'm gonna take you in this. Hit that like button, subscribe button, and let's do this guys. I hope you have been as excited as I am. And this is a long license agreement. Okay, so after I've scrolled through this, let's hit accept. Oh my god, another one. Accept. Does anyone read these things, you know? Photosensitivity warning. Certain flashing images or light patterns may cause epileptic symptoms for a small percentage of the population. Even people with no prior history of epileptic seizure might be affected. If you experience any forms of dizziness, twitching, or other kinds of unease during play, please stop immediately and consult your doctor. So we got some settings we have to set up here. Brightness. Let me see. I guess something like this. English, subtitles, and we're going for quality. Ooh, a desk, complete darkness. It's already starting scary as hell, guys. Ooh. We're going to play a new game, guys. It's brand new to me too. I haven't checked anything on this game except for a description. So I'll save you the introduction on that. Let's begin. Story. Combat will not pose a challenge. Focus on mystery solving and exploration. Challenging combat using items and conserving resources is required for survival. Significantly challenging combat, leveraging items and familiarity with game mechanics is essential for survival. And there is even a nightmare version, but I can't select it. It's probably only available for those hardcore guys that have finished this game already, which is not me. So let's do normal. Because I have some experience in gaming, you know? It's not my first video on this channel.
Back to the beginning. We all come to a story with hopes and expectations, looking for an answer. Sometimes it would be better to live with that hope without ever knowing the full story. In a horror story, there are only victims and monsters. And the trick is not to end up as either. But trapped by the genre, we are all ripped to pieces along the way. This is not the story I hoped it would be. This is not the ending I wanted. This story will eat us alive. This story is a monster. And monsters wear many faces.
Guys, I'm controlling this guy. This guy that's naked. Okay, let's look around. Holy shit. Got this big lake. A lot of mist. And we're naked. What happened, you know? Looks like he has some pain in his leg. He's jerking a bit. And I can see his ass.
Can you hear me?
He's also kinda hairy, you know.
Oh, where'd he gone?
The graphics are already top notch, guys. I really like it. It's super dark. I don't have any torch with me, but I try to fight my way through this. I have my volume quite up, so it's extra scary, you know. Don't forget to do that if you really want a good experience. Wear headphones. One of my tips too. Whoa. That scared me. It was... Whoa! What's going on, guys? Don't let me take a break already now. You can sprint by toggling. Alright, let's try it. Oh, finally, I can sprint my way through this maybe. Maybe get fast to the end and survive this. I hear sounds, you know? What the... What happened here? Goosebumps are literally going over my skin now. Who are these monsters? Help me! This is the unnatural world here. Whoa, guys. Is this supposed to happen? They ripped his heart out of his body. This cult called the Tree. Alan Wake 2. This is really promising, guys. I have a very good feeling about this game. I mean, the sound, you know, everything, the graphics, top notch.
Hey, kiddo. How are you?
I'm good, Mom. How are you?
This trip might take a little longer than I thought. I'm sorry I've been gone so much lately, Logan.
Oh my god, Mom, it's not your fault people get all murdery. What happened?
Just work stuff.
Right. Well, Dad and I are just watching the latest episode of Night Springs here. Mom, it's so good.
No spoilers! I'll let you get back to the show. You were supposed to wait and watch with me. I love you both.
This is what happens when you go on work trips, Mom. Love you too. And say hi to Casey. Tell him to stop brooding so much.
Logan? I will. Bye, kiddo. Logan thinks you should try cheering up.
Snarky kid. Wonder where she gets that from.
It can't be a coincidence that another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Feels like the killer's leaving us a message.
I'm glad you're on this case with me, Anderson. It's right up your alley. You should take lead. Think of me as the backup.
Okay. Any words of advice?
Nothing that would cheer anyone up. Here we are. Cauldron Lake.
Time to get to work. A deputy was supposed to be here to show us to the crime scene. There's the car, so where's the deputy?
Eaten by a bear? I'll check out that map.
Invitation.
I think I hear someone.
I'm not walking all the way back
Could
down.
be our deputy.
Hey, over here.
Hello? Are you the deputy?
Agent Casey, right? Sheriff Breaker said you'd be coming by to take over the case.
You're half right. Anderson?
Hi.
Saga Anderson. I'll be leading this case. Seems you already know my partner, Alex Casey.
Shoot. Sorry about that, ma'am. I'm Deputy Mulligan. I just figured that, Federal agents right here, Thornton. My partner, Thornton, down at the crime scene. He's not what you call the sharpest axe in the shed.
Right here? What do you mean? Are they with you? Oh, shit! They didn't hear me, did they?
Okay. Let's see. I could use a briefing.
What can you tell us about the crime scene?
Tell them about the heart.
I was getting to that, Thornton. Well, we reckon there are some organs that are currently outside the victim's person when they should be, well, inside.
Were there any witnesses?
Yeah, a couple out-of-towners. I wonder what they were doing sneaking around the woods at night.
Mention the city folk. It's pretty suspicious.
Not that we have anything against city folk, right, Thornton? But don't worry. Sheriff Breaker took them back to town a while ago.
I want to see the body. How do we get there?
Oh, sure, that's real simple. Just through the hole in the fence, down the hill towards the lake, around the old convenience store. You can't miss it. Everything's been closed since the area was fenced off. The store, the campground, all of it.
Mulligan, tell them I'm here, waiting. I'll show them around.
They got it, Thornton.
Oh man. This is so amateurish, you know?
Before we get to the crime scene, there's time to review the facts of the case so far. Make sure I'm seeing the clues clearly.
You can access the case board inside the Mind Place. Okay, let's see.
The Mind Place. My version of the Mind Palace technique. To sift through clues and work the case. Building the Mind Place again for each case. Using each field office as a model in my head.
Awesome.
The facts are on the board.
We're now sorting the evidence in her head, you know? It's cool they implemented this. this way.
Everything we know about the previous murders. Worth taking another look.
All victims reported missing in 2010. No other commonalities. Murder method. Slight difference in murders. Bloating only. Commonality in bodies, but not cause of death. Chest trauma. Exposure to water. Post-mortem. The caseboard is a mental technique that allows Saga to analyze clues and progress the investigation. Okay. So we can scroll through it. Zoom in. Zoom out. Okay. You are now free to navigate the caseboard or leave by pressing. Okay, but I want to check it out. Let's see what this is. 2 of the victims had bruising, some form of restraint. Strapped or belted down. And I see we can zoom in on that. Zoom out. Okay, my goals. Cases. Ah yeah, I can add files to that probably. A map? Oh. Cauldron Lake undiscovered map. We got a lot of undiscovered things still. Okay, that's the map. Let's see how this cozy room looks like in her head. It's nice, you know? Is this the exit? Cool. Instead of, you know, a boring menu, they just made it like this, which is awesome.
I see you're already hard at work, Anderson. Close to cracking it?
We're just getting started. Let's head down the hill to the crime scene.
Guys, did you read that? Going into the Mind Palace doesn't pause the game.
Gives me a headache.
Which means you can't use it to stop enemies from attacking you, no?
Hey, Casey. You putting me in charge. Why now?
Look, Anderson, you're a better detective than I am. You've cracked cases that had the rest of us baffled. I don't want to slow you down.
Are you thinking of retiring? You know what happens to cops who say this is their last case.
FBI. So we're working as part of the FBI. Anderson. Not sure if her name is Saga Anderson.
Not a bad place to get murdered.
If getting back to nature is your thing.
Damn. Should have brought an umbrella.
I like the rain. The only thing around here that feels like home.
You think the local law had the sense to put up a tarp?
If they did, next coffee's on me.
Okay guys, we got there. General store, Cauldron Lake.
Deputy Thornton, I take it.
That's me, at your service, ready to get this case solved. Now the body's behind the store. Come on, I'll show you. So, FBI, huh? That's so cool. Hunting down psycho serial killers and shootouts with the mob.
You forgot the UFO cover-ups.
What? Those are real? You guys hiring?
He's joking.
Let's just
Oh, I got a weapon with me, guys.
shall we?
Standard issue FBI sidearm, semi-automatic with low recoil and moderate stopping power. Okay, let's see what happened. Oh, I can't equip it yet.
Now this is the scene of the crime. We found him on the table. Now he didn't touch nothing, you know, procedures and stuff.
Thanks, Deputy.
No tarp. You owe me a coffee.
Okay, let's start by examining our guest of honor. Does this fit the MO of the previous murders? Body is positioned on the table. ritualistic.
You unlocked your first key image. You can place it on the caseboard inside the mind place. Allows Saga to see active clues. The key image can be selected with X and placed on the caseboard. Alright. Let's stick it to the wall. Here you go.
Another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Coincidence?
Another body has been found in the woods near Bright Falls. Perfect timing. Need to see if this is linked to the killings. We're here to investigate. When the key image is placed, it will prompt a new question. Okay. Objectives are viewable at the caseboard in your goals. You're now free to examine the caseboard or leave to complete this objective. So I guess these questions are raised to give me a clue. And then you can find evidence and place it underneath these questions, probably. We can collect clues from the body to progress the investigation. Let's start with the heart, guys.
The killer left the heart right next to the body.
Oh, horrible.
Bruising on the wrist from the cargo straps holding him down. Inside stab wound. Chest cut open. Heart removed.
Okay. I think we got everything here. Newly discovered clues can be placed onto the open question. We can select these. Let's stick it on the wall. I can determine the place myself. Maybe. Heart was removed but then left on the table near the body. Was this murder interrupted? Okay, hold on. I want to stick it on the wall, you know. Why doesn't that work? Wanna drop it? Ah, here we go. Bruising indicates victim was alive when restrained. Matches other cases. Okay. Getting closer. Answering more of the questions.
Heart removed from chest. Strapped by the wrists. Definitely matches the previous murders. But this time the heart and the straps were left behind. More clues to work with. This makes 4 murders that we know about.
The clues have resolved the open question and unlocked a deduction. As you advance the investigation, new questions will be unlocked, updating your goals. You can check the updated goals by pressing goals. Alright, investigate the crime scene, learn more about the victim and about the killer. Victim and killer. See 2 new sticky notes here. So we have to find evidence for that, guys, and stick it next to it, like we did previously.
Who is our victim? Who killed him? Need to find more clues. Large amount of blood on the table. The victim died here. Multiple people were here. Multiple killers?
Okay, number 3. It's also done. A bottle. More bottles.
Someone was drinking beer. They spent time here. Waiting.
I almost forgot this one.
Someone left in a hurry. Knocked the tripod over. Was
You
it
know,
for a camera?
when we were playing as that guy, I saw some guys with torches running away, but they had nothing to do with it, you know? At least they were not the guys that killed me, but they looked like ghosts. Those people that killed me. Multiple sets of footprints. To which one do we have to stick it? I guess the killers, right? Lots of activity here. It's unlikely our killer was working alone. Heavy blood splatter on table. Victim?
That's not right.
Maybe here then.
Boot prints indicating multiple killers. Quite the party.
For later. Okay, these are for later. Is there a number 5, you know? It stops here. Maybe we have to talk with these guys.
Any idea who the victim is?
Oh, I sure do. His name is Nightingale. He was FBI. He came to town about 13 years ago. Now, I haven't heard a word about him since. Well, until now.
Nightingale? Robert Nightingale?
Oh, yes. You probably knew him. Brothers in arms. Oh, and sisters.
Clues can be discovered by speaking to people as well as by examining your surroundings. So we know now something else of this guy. So we got a new photo here. Thornton, victim is Robert Nightingale. Last seen in Bright Falls 13 years ago. Let's stick it to here. No one's heard from this guy in 13 years. Why surface now? Where's he been?
So you knew our victim.
Well, I didn't recognize him in his current state. But yeah, I ran into him a few times at Quantico. Never worked any cases together. After his partner got killed in the field, he went off the deep end. Got the boot pretty quick after that.
So what happened to Nightingale after the Bureau let him go?
I only know the rumors. Depression led to booze, booze led to paranoia. He got some wild ideas in his head, chased ghosts until he fell off the map. Guess he ended up here,
I bet there's more to that story.
but no happy ending.
Nightingale went missing 13 years ago. 2010.
The same as all the other victims.
Certainly fits the pattern. Makes me wonder what was going on that year.
Probably something this town wants to forget.
We got more information, guys. Nightingale went off the deep end. FBI fired him. Why did they fire him, you know?
Nightingale, ex-FBI, came to Bright Falls 13 years ago.
I mean, maybe he had a legitimate reason, but nobody believed him. Maybe that is what happened. Looks new. Brought by the killers? Why? To mount a camera? Weird snuff. Film? Yeah, that's very strange. Cooler and beer bottles left nearby.
They planned for the murder to happen here, passing the time with equipment ready. They were waiting for him. But why Nightingale? He's been missing for 13 years. Why here? Why now?
Victim came from.
Profiling. Get into the subject's head. See what they saw. Feel what they felt. Use whatever I know about them to guide my intuition to a revelation. Piece it together.
You can use profiling inside Saga's mind place to get inside the heads of suspects and victims. So apparently she does this based on the information she got and then tries to visualize what happened. Let's first start with missing person.
Agent Nightingale has been MIA for 13 years. How did he end up here?
from the lake that's not a lake. It's dark. He was there too. You are not allowed in the lake until he says otherwise.
Robert Nightingale came from the lake before his murder.
Yeah, that's correct. But why did he end up like that, naked?
Nightingale was chosen as the victim. Why?
Flick the switch, it goes click. Lights are off. But somebody's home. Somebody's home.
This wasn't some random act of violence. This was a ritual. And Nightingale a component. They didn't see him as a person. More like a container for something.
I can feel that Nightingale came from the lake, but why now, after 13 years? Where's he been? Can we do more profiling here? No. Okay. And what is this?
This mug always cheers me up.
Okay. Not the worst mom. Okay, I think we're done here. Let's go back.
The lake is connected to Nightingale somehow. Casey, let's take a look down by the lake. Lead the way.
Sounds good. This way, right?
Right.
Well, okay. Well, I'll just wait here.
Okay, let's follow Casey.
This one of your hunches, Anderson? Did something happen at the lake?
I think Nightingale came up from that direction. From the lake. Probably looking for shelter. Safety. They were waiting for him.
When you're ready, I'd love to hear what you put together so far.
Sure. It's not that complicated. Nightingale was out in the woods alone at night, possibly nude. The killers knew he was here, ambushed him, dragged him to the campgrounds, strapped him to the table, cut his heart out. But then they were interrupted by those witnesses, the Bookers. The job is unfinished.
That seems pretty complicated to me. What was this guy doing skinny dipping at this time of year?
Haven't figured that part out yet.
Lots of questions.
Lots of answers for us to find.
I didn't know trees got that big. Gives me the creeps.
Ooh,
You
that's
need
a
to get out
huge
more.
one.
It is kind of creepy, though. A witch with no heart. A strange echo of owl murder.
Witch's Ladle. There is no mystery in Cauldron Lake being named after its cauldron shape. And yet, there are many mysterious stories about the lake. It being a gloomy doorway to the underworld, or of a witch whose cauldron the lake really was. The legend tells that when the affections of a local sheriff went unanswered, he accused the lady in question of having bewitched him. She was drowned, but her dropped ladle grew into a strange tree, named Witch's Ladle. The woman returned to avenge her wrongdoers. If she was not a witch before, she was one now. She killed the sheriff, drowning him in the lake. Then she took out his heart and locked it in a box. With the heart, she would summon him from the lake to exact revenge on her behalf, or so the legend goes. But this is exactly what happened. With the lake, with the heart, you know. So that's scary. This is that tree.
Tracks. Barefoot. Nightingales? They come out from under the boulder.
It makes no sense.
There's a piece of paper on the ground.
Okay, aren't you going to grab that one? Oh, here she does.
A page full of text on one side. Not a printout. Written with a typewriter. Old school. Lines scratched out and edits added with a pen.
Like a manuscript. Page of a story. Killer left a message.
It's for us. The text is about us. The victim was one of their own. FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale. And then there was the page they found. The first step down into terrifying depths.
Reading
the
the
words.
These words felt like a message.
Felt like a message.
Someone knew they were here. Someone playing a game with them. An invitation. How could they not accept,
even if they knew it would end up hurting them?
Who was that guy in the background?
Someone's been watching us.
Playing a sick game with us.
You were right. This is right up my alley. Nightingale came this way. Either he dropped this page, or the killers left it for us. I should profile Nightingale about this page.
Okay, let's go back in the Mind Palace, guys. Let's see, manuscript pages. What's this? Play narration. Great.
The victim was one of their own. FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale, gone missing here 13 years ago. Now he had suddenly turned up, only to be murdered in a brutal ritual on the very day of their arrival. And then there was the page. This page, the first page that they had found, not the last. The first step down into terrifying depths. Secret truths trembling beyond the threshold. Reading the words, these words, felt like a message. Was a message. Someone knew they were here. What they were doing. Someone playing a game with them. Leading them on. An invitation. How could they not accept? The sheer audacity of this impossible mystery presented to them. Even if they knew it would end up hurting them.
It's cool that they can read it for you, you know? So I don't have to read it for you guys, and I don't have to read it myself. Certificate.
The Mile High Strangler case. Proud of that one.
Cool. Missed that the first time. Footprints emerging from under the rock. What? He walked through a boulder? Doesn't make sense. Trail has gone cold.
I think he came from the lake. But his tracks make no sense.
Anything else here?
Sure.
So the killer is watching us. Game on. Okay. Got this map now. So we're now here. Nearby Witch's Bladel. And we're going to the lake, so probably somewhere here. Bonnie lagged path, rental cabins, parking lot, alright. I mean, I think that's all we have now. Let's do some profiling. We got something new here.
We found a page in the woods. A story about these events. What is Nightingale's role in this?
I carry his words close to my chest now. Inside, the awful truth. You must dig it out.
Something was put inside him. In his chest. I must find out what.
Oh boy. So we have to go back and actually dig into his chest? Really? Are we gonna say this to Casey now? Or are we first going to the lake, you know? It looks like we're doing that latter one first. If you are stuck or unsure how to proceed, don't forget to check the Mind Palace or place. But we can climb on this, so where is this actually going, you know?
I'm gonna go check something out. Be right back.
Got it.
Uh-oh. We are going alone, guys. Is that actually smart? I thought he would follow me. A lot of text. Friday. Mitch told me today that her family's moving away. This sucks. I haven't even told her that I like her yet. What's the point anymore? She said her parents want to get better jobs and get her to a better school in a big city. I guess that's fair. Who wants to stay in Bright fucking Falls? Sunday. So I told her. She said thanks. Fucking kill me. Monday. I snuck out last night again. Went to the big house by the lake. Instead of just watching it from here, like I always do. Instead of just sitting around, like I always do. Screw that. Anyway, something weird is going on down there. I'm going to find out what. Going to go back there tomorrow with better gear. I bet I can find a way inside the building. Take some photos. It's gonna be epic. Which building? Let's see if we can see it from here. I don't see a building. What's that? Was that some battery? I have no idea how to get back in that menu. Oh, here we go. Battery pack. Batteries for charging the flashlight. Yeah, and I can see my flashlight is working now. Right? I thought it worked. But if we got batteries, that also means our torch can get empty. So better preserve some of the energy. It's still light outside. This is all we can find here, guys. Because if that's true, I'm gonna go away from here. It's scary. Don't want to be alone. Hey, this is a house. Did he mean this one? Let's find out. Whoa, why did you do that? You don't have to push the door open like that, you know? You scared the heck out of me. Let's see if... Ah, the torch is also working. Not sure if we need a torch now. I'm not sure if there is any clue inside, you know? That's why I'm still, you know, looking around. Don't want to miss anything. Chairs are flying. Okay. Nothing. Let's go. The witch's hut. Here lived the witch of Cauldron Lake. Beware, her spirit may still haunt this place. Ooh, everything is so spooky, you know? Usually when you read these things, you just think, who gives a shit, you know? And you just go on. But now, after what happened...
Did you get lost, Anderson?
Where is he? Where did he talk from? Okay, let's move on, guys.
I'll be back in a second.
Roger.
Oh, he talked to me by the walkie-talkie, I guess.
Can't go any further.
No?
Water's too
You
deep.
sure? What's that? Hey, a first aid kit. That's always good, you know? It feels like I can assign some of these things. Am I right? Charm bracelet. Made by Logan for her mother. Has hooks that attach charms to. And a flashlight. Okay, I really didn't find any clue here. Don't think I missed anything. I'm not sure if it's getting darker, you know? Because if that's really the case, I want to go away from this place very fast. Okay, so we came from that side. I'm a bit lost. Do I have to get up here? A phone booth. Alright. General store. Okay, we have to go back to Nightingale. We got the map. Oh, murder site is here. Can we set a point? Nope, doesn't feel like we can. I see we can just walk straight here. We'll eventually end up at that same place again, guys. So here we are. I recognize this. Let's check out inside. So it's so dark, you know.
They left a lot of garbage. Not the fastidious type.
You know, the detail is crazy. Everything looks so nice. The reflection of my torch. Really realistic, you know. Got a door here. Does it? Ah, it's locked. What did it say? Forecast can be dangerous. I missed that. Is it warning us from something?
I think I saw something. It'll only take a minute.
I'll wait here.
Monday, 9/3. Some suspicious activity spotted. The fielder thought he saw movement in the bushes. Footprints around the area were found, but some were compromised by the fielder. Note to self, train the fielder. Tuesday, 9/4. Nothing to report. Some animals, regular. Wednesday, 9/5. Hunters out after dark. Poachers? Heard some gunshots. Not one of ours. Gotta keep an eye on these people. They could get more than they bargained for out there. Okay. Got some extra clues. Can we open any of these things? Hey, Casey is here. What's that? I see a building here. I also want to check that one out.
I'll look around. See you in a bit.
Take your time.
Confused? Follow the
Wonder
steps.
what's inside.
Wash your
I should
hands.
take a look around for a way to open this thing.
Okay. But I don't know the code. That's a problem. Can try something, but yeah, it doesn't make sense, right? Wash your hands. Take the chicken out of the fridge. Take a nap. Okay, that's crazy. Weird instructions.
A creepy twig sculpture?
Yeah, I really feel we have to explore this, guys. All the clues will help. Oh shit. These signs are everywhere.
Hey there, Mr. Deer. You remind me of a dream I had.
Oh, for a moment I got scared there. I thought, what are you gonna do? Please don't summon any crazy stuff, you know. Okay, it's so small. Let this be a warning to you, fellow trespassers. They say the lake is a caldera, something formed by an erupting volcano, or the sinkholes it leaves in its wake. But what if that's not true? What if it's something else? Something less natural and much more man-made. Intentional. I say the lake's not formed, it's designed. And it has a purpose. The lake is a hiding place. Beneath the calm surface lies a secret machinery ready to be activated at the press of a button. And the people with the button, they're in that big house by the lake, preparing. I know it. First drawing, waterline, real caldera is made from a volcano, lava. Second drawing, waterline, engineered structure, strange machines? Yeah, I see he drawed something there. Let's check that out again. I see. It's like a room in that volcano. Okay, interesting. Okay, you know, let's head back to the body. Was it this way? Got a little bit lost, you know? Oh my god. Where are they? Whew. Panicked a bit there.
Welcome back, Anderson.
Okay, let's go back to that body. Aren't we supposed to cut it open? Figure out what happened to Nightingale. Investigate the crime scene. Okay. Got some extra things here, let's see. Nightingale has something hidden inside of him.
Found all I can here. Time to properly examine the body. See what I can find inside.
Learn all I can here. Need to get body back to town for examination.
Casey, I think something's been put inside Nightingale's body. Let's tell the deputies to get the body to the town morgue.
Okay.
Deputy, I want the body taken back to town for a proper examination ASAP.
Well, sure, but the coroner won't be back in town for another week after Deerfest.
Not a problem. I'll do it myself.
Oh, and Sheriff Breaker called to say he's got the Bookers at the Oh Dear Diner in town. Oh, and I've got a key to the gate. It's a shortcut back to the parking lot just up the hill.
Okay, thanks. I think that gate we just saw.
Thanks. Let's get the car, drive to Bright Falls, and talk to these witnesses, the Bookers.
At the diner, right? I could use a cup of coffee.
Let's try that shortcut the deputy mentioned.
Sounds good.
Okay, this is not exactly the same gate as I saw.
Seems like a nice town so far. Murders aside. Pretty woods. Cute lodge we got set up in. We should go for a hike if we get a chance.
Now you're just being mean, Anderson.
Deputies aren't exactly up to the task, but hopefully the sheriff will be more helpful.
Not a surprise about the deputies. Doubt they see much stuff this gruesome.
Okay guys, what do you think of this game so far? Let me know in the comments. I'm really curious what you guys think of it. Are these extra clues? What do we get here?
Kid's lunchbox? An Alex Casey movie lunchbox. Casey hates the endless jokes about coincidentally having the same name as a fake detective. He hates those cheesy crime books. But he...
Manuscript fragments can be used to upgrade weapons in the mine place. Okay. Pistols. Again and again. Okay. I see we only got 2. So we can't upgrade anything. But that's something for later. So let's read through these descriptions. So we got again and again. Hold the fire button to activate auto fire mode. This significantly increases the rate of fire. More bullets, increase the magazine size by 50%, and another headshot. Land 2 headshots in quick succession to stun an enemy for an extended duration. Interesting, guys. Something for next time. Oh shit, we still got the Casey lunchbox, right? Or is that a different case? Okay. Clues, 3 points of interest. I found an Alex Casey lunchbox with manuscript fragments inside. Who does this belong to? Are there others? And this is the murder, right? Wake wrote a book in a dark place called Return. Scratch edited into a horror story. I need to learn more. How does this work? Oh my god, we can... You can like have multiple cases at the same time, right? It's probably all connected.
Finding a Casey movie lunchbox out here can't be a coincidence. Another message?
Yeah, probably you have different cases and they can also be connected with each other, making it super complex. Lunchbox found by the FBC monitoring station at Cauldron Lake. The note inside says, "We're in this together, hero." What do they mean? Who left this? Okay. Can also open that other case. Oh, that's the case we already were working on. I see. Okay, very interesting, guys, how things are going. What is this? Can we open it?
Can't fit the clues all together yet. Heart removed, tripod, tracks leading to a dead end.
A tripod? For a camera? To record a snuff film?
Maybe. And why take out his heart just to throw it away?
To stuff in something for us to find.
Yeah, he's right. Things are very strange. More clues.
I want to walk around for a minute.
You know where to find me.
Let's see. I finally made my way to Cauldron Lake. The fence was easy to climb over, with the proper gear and skills which I thankfully possess. Next goal, spotting the rare and elusive orange-crowned warbler. It's a little late in the season, but hopefully I can catch it before it begins its journey south. I've noticed intriguing behavior in the surrounding common bird life. They seem to be alarmed and swarm around the lake. No birds of prey nearby. There are some strange sounds carried on the wind. However, nothing I can recognize or explain. Getting a little concerned, I might have to find another spot, somewhere safer. The sounds are getting closer. Moved inland, foliage is stunning, must come back in fall. Had to stop and sketch this gorgeous vine maple. Just at the way the Methuselah's beard hangs off it. This is why trees are better than people. Speaking of people, saw some drunk guy staggering around the forest earlier. Acting weird, maybe drugs? Kept my distance, should probably find another spot. So annoying. After I saw that weirdo guy, I decided to change spots again. Moved up the mountain a bit, found a fantastic overlook to camp at. But I'm more interested in this Alaska onion grass. Evasive, but edible and surprisingly tasty. Started hearing wolves or wild dogs or something like 10 minutes ago, but they sound wrong. Rabies? Want to leave, but the sun is going down and my stupid phone is dead. Gonna hide in the tent and hope they go away. Something is really not right about this place. Oh man, a drunk guy? Is he actually talking about that guy that just died, you know? I don't hope so. Where is this going to?
Hey, Casey. What's the forest's favorite shape?
Please, Anderson. Just one case without the
A triangle.
I don't get it.
Yes, you do. Here we are. Let's drive back to town and meet the sheriff at the diner.
Oh, is it this car? I thought that we came with the police car. Okay, let's go to Bright Falls, guys.
I can't get that manuscript page out of my head. I've never seen killers reach out so directly before.
Damn impressive work so far. With your technique, these hunches were moving fast.
I wasn't sure about taking a case so far from home, but I'm thrilled to be here for this mystery.